Okay, so I am down to my last 6 3 by 12 by 12 bins. And I think because this is one of my brand new collections, or categories, I should say, that I have going on, it's more for like military and sports and like one-off driver's licenses, things like that. Something that I'm starting to collect because my kids are getting really close to this age. So I am going to want, I'm sorry, I've got my puppies in here. So I'm going to want to have a sports section, a military section, all that kind of stuff for this. So I think because I ran out of iris containers where all of my other categories are living at the moment, they are right over there, I will leave these in these newer bins. So the newer ones have a metal piece in them instead of it being sewn in, a metal book plates instead of it being sewn in, because there's not a whole lot. Now I have actually tried to move on to all vertical storage, so all my papers and all my embellishments and everything are standing up. However, I only have room for one more collection on my big long table. Actually, maybe 2 more collections if I move my snacks. Just saying. So I just really wanted to come on because I've got 2 bins right here full of stuff that need to be gone through. I think I have another one, but that's in the 5 by 12 section. So I'm gonna go through these bins, but I wanted to let you guys know that as I'm making decisions, I am putting empty bins back in my Scrapbox and my tower, and then I will go through as soon as I point the camera back in that direction. I'll go through all that, but I really wanted to go through these 2 bins at least with you guys, but I wanted to let you know what was going to go back into, this one's going to go into the tower because then it's closer to me and all my mixed media can move over to the Scrapbox. Okay, so please hold for a quick second while I put this back in the tower. I hope you guys can hear me okay. All right, so this one here is P13 as well as Minte. I don't know exactly what to do with these just yet. And then this one, oops, I'm sorry. I have a punch right here that's getting ready for a layout. This one is my Vicki Boutin Storyteller collection mixed with color study and all that good jazz. Now here's the problem that I have with this is I think I only have one more layout that I want to do with this collection. So I really wanted to pull it out. And the reason why I separated it, I'm going to just go ahead and put it right there because it's not going back. There's no going back, you guys. So the reason why I kept it separated is because I wanted to document my kids reading books. And now that they have grown up and gone away from sitting on the couch and reading, they now like they stay in their bedrooms, you guys. They're antisocial teenagers is what they are. So I want to destash this kit, that is for sure. And I'm not sure if I should do it now because it is in one of these bins and this is the bin that I'm addressing right now, or do I pull everything out of this bin, Minte, P13, Storyteller, all that stuff? Do I pull them out and address them later and then have empty bins to work my mixed media vision over in my Scrapbox? I don't know the answer to that because I still have quite a bit of 5 by 12 by 12 bins, and the deeper they go, the longer it's taking for me to go through them. So I have a stack. It is higher than 3 inches because what I just put on here. So I think what I am going to do is pull this out and go put it on my big table. My big table is completely clear. I had all of my 3 by 3s and 5 by 5 bins in there, and they are completely emptied or repurposed. Not repurposed, but I might have kept them. If I kept them, I put them back in the box. And again, I will go through and explain what it is that I'm doing there in a minute. Okay, So yes, I think I'm going to empty this out like a so, like that, and put this on my table over there and address it later, because technically this is a destash rather than a reorg, right? Okay. Okay, so here are the last 3 bins that I have to address that are 3 by 3 or 3 by 12 by 12. This one is a collection of baggies. Does anybody else save their baggies that their stuff has come in? Especially the Ziploc nice baggies that can be reused. Now, I did this because when I taught classes here at the house, I actually, not this house, my old house that I used to live in, I actually baggied up everything for everybody, and then really appreciated having all these bags. I never had to buy bags, you guys, ever. But now that I am running a business and doing all that, reusing someone else's bag is a faux pas, right? I just really haven't touched this bag in about 3 years, or this bin in about 3 years. And so what I'm thinking is taking all of these baggies and finding the biggest bag here, which I think is this one, and putting them all in here, probably putting it on the highest shelf I own, and then seeing if I need them, right? I feel bad throwing them away, because what if I do need them? And they look much better than sandwich baggies, in my opinion. It is totally just my opinion, but I have a hard time letting things go. And I'm thinking I will be able to let this go. In all honesty, I do not think that I need these bags anymore. I have not touched this in forever, and I just keep adding to it. So I just really don't think, see, I've even tried to organize them and put them all in, you know, like their own baggies. Yeah, I don't know why I'm doing this. I think I'm just going to end up tossing all of these. I really do. Okay. Yep. They're gone. They're gone. Good decision, you guys. Thanks for to get back to the camera. Okay, so here are my last 2 bins that are 3 by 12 by 12. This one is a hot mess, and I dislike it at all. I've outgrown it. I really don't even know if any of them are still good. I do know that when I come across something that is super dry, like this feels empty, like it doesn't have any weight to it. When it comes to something super dry, I just throw it away. I don't spend the time to revive it, but I do want to do something with this, and I'm thinking about going to my 5 by 5 bins and putting them in there. However, I like them laid down like this because I can see all the colors, and I don't have just the white lid. I can see what I have and all the pretty little colors, right? So I think I'm going to do that. And then this here is tissue that I was saving when I used to be subscribed to Not Just for Boys. So I'm going to toss this because I have used their tissue over and over again, and I don't want all my layouts to start looking the same. So I'm going to toss that. These are other tissues that I've just collected throughout the years. This one was from my friend Susan. She sent me the most amazing birthday like card that was full of little goodies and stuff. Other little pieces that I have collected over the years. I just don't use tissue paper, you guys. I really don't. So I think I'm going to put these in the give-take bin when I go to the retreat. Okay, when I go to my retreat. So I will put that off to the side over there. Then I have crepe paper. So I sometimes use crepe paper, not all the time. Oh, I've got twine in here too. These need to be put away. Please hold. Okay. So I sometimes use crepe paper, but not all the time. I know I won't use that. So that's gone. This is a little card Don't need that. I don't need that. I've got tissue paper that is like the nighttime sky, and I've got a ton of it, you guys. I picked this up at Joann, and I used about 2 pieces, and then I think I'm done. So that might go in the give-take table as well. And then I've got more crepe paper, more tissue paper. These were a kit, double-sided, where you've made flowers. It's just not something that I see myself doing, like, ever. So, there we have it. Another bin emptied. Yay! Okay, so I pulled out 2 5x5 bins so I can take this and put them in here. Now, the reason why I pulled out 2 is because I also have this tray that is never fit inside this bin. These are all my stickle gels and my gilding waxes. So I just really have never been able to put everything all in one spot before. So I want to take all of this and put them in these 2 bins. Now, the thing I don't like about these is that they are deeper. So this one's only 3 inches high. This one is 5 inches high. I don't like that because then I can stack on top of each other and things get lost down at the bottom. But I'm gonna give it a try anyways because I think that this is a good size for what I want to do. Now I'm thinking about putting all my Nuvo stuff. This is harder than a rock, you guys. Ugh, I so need to use my stuff. I do. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting all my Nuvos in one bin and seeing where I'm left at that. So like all of this is the Nuvos, but I don't think those are gonna work. Not really sure just yet. Let me see. Okay. And then of course I do want to put all my Nuvos in one bin. So I've got all of these glacier pastes and glitter pastes, and I missed a Nuvo. Okay. I love all these little sample bits because I get 1 or 2 uses out of them and then I'm good to go. And then I feel like I've accomplished something, honestly. Okay, so I think this is the way that I'm going to leave this one for right now. For right now, you guys, this is just a trial and error to see if I like it in these smaller bins, honestly. So then these are going to be like my glazes and whatnot. I do kind of want the smaller ones. I have lots of brown ones. And then I don't like keeping these off to the side because then all the gel sticks up into the lid. So I'm thinking I just want to keep these standing upright and put them in here. And now all I have basically is my gilding wax. Gilding wax is really hard, so I don't mind it being on its side, but I already have what I feel is too much going on here for having to dig through it. Like, this is plenty for me. I hope I don't get any more. So I don't think I'm going to put my gilding wax in any of these. I think what I'm going to do is go and find a 3x3 and put my gilding wax in a row like this. Okay? And have it next to. So then that way the whole row is all of my pastes and stuff. For right now, you guys, like I said, trial and error. I'm going to go put these back. Oh. Okay. Trash. I want the labels sticking up, so when I pull it out, I can see what it is. I'm not too keen on these two. The cactus one is kind of cool, but the apricot one is kind of weird. I think I just need to use it on the right application. And then the gold one is my uber favorite one. So that's not working as well as I was hoping it would. It's going to be the same. Okay. So I'll put them back on their side so I can see the... And this is basically what I do, you guys. What do I like? What don't I like? Okay, and then I'll put the gold right up on top, and then I'll put this in my little bin. Not bin, I'm sorry. Into my scrap box. And then I am empty. Now it's got all these flakes and stuff in it from the dried pastes and stuff, but that'll vacuum out. Okay, now I'm gonna go and move on to the 5 by 12 bins, and I'll check in with you guys.